Hello, good morning, students. Students, after the revision of relation and function and trigonometry means inverse trigonometry, today we shall revise binary operation. This chapter, this topic is also included in current batch. It is not deleted, so just revise it. First of all, see what is binary operation. First, write its definition. An operation is said to be binary. An operation is said to be binary if it satisfies closure property. You may write like this: an operation star mark is said to be binary, on a non-empty set A, if it satisfies closure property. If it satisfies closure property. Closure property means if A belongs to A, B belongs to A, implies A star B also belongs to A. This is called closure property. On the other hand, we can say a binary operation star on a set means non-empty set A is a function star, this is mapping from A cross A to A for all AB belongs to A cross A. So this is your binary operation. Simply you may write it, this operation is called binary operation. Now see a question. Let Z is the set of all integers. And star be an operation defined by A star B is equals to A plus B for all AB belongs to Z. Then verify it is an number one, it is an binary operation. It is a binary operation. Number 2, it is commutative and associative. Commutative law and associative law. Then find its identity element and inverse element. First of all, see, we have to verify that it is a binary operation, means it follows closure property. Let A belongs to Z, B belongs to Z. As we know that Z means set of integers. So as we know, the sum of two integers is also an integer. A is an integer, B is an integer, so their sum, that means A plus B is also an integer, means A plus B must belongs to Z, and what is given? A plus B is equals to A star B. A star B belongs to Z. So it satisfies. A belongs to Z, B belongs to Z, A star B also belongs to Z. So it satisfies closure property. Therefore, star is a binary operation. Second part, we have to verify commutative law. In second part, you have to verify commutative law. We know commutative law is to verify A star B is equals to B star A for all A, B belongs to Z. Start from LHS. Our LHS is A star B. A star B means A plus B, which is given. Addition is commutative, so A plus B should equals to B plus A, and also B plus A is B star A, which is RHS. So commutative law is well verified. The next one is associative law. And the associative law, children, you already know. Associative law is A star B star C is equals to A star B star C for all A, B, C belongs to Z. Means for all A, B, C are integers. So as usual, start from LHS. Our LHS is A star B star C. First work for bracket we already know. So A star and value of B star C according to definition should be B plus C. Again use this symbol of star. A star B is given A plus B. Here instead of B we have B plus C. So its value should be written as A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C. Now take this one as a single term. Then this term should be written as A star B. A star B plus C, and A plus B means A star B. Here we have instead of A star B, and instead of B we have C, so it should be written as A star. I am going to write here A star B star C, A star B star C, which is RHS. So this law is again verified. Verified means it follows commutative law as well as associative law. Now see, identity element. What is identity element? See here, first consider one or two example before coming on the question. Like A plus 0 is equal to A. So if A plus 0 is A, then 0 is called identity element for operation addition. A multiplied 1 is A. This is here 1 is called identity element for multiplication, because the value of term should not be changed. So consider E is the identity element. Let E is the identity element. Identity element. Then according to condition, according to definition for identity element, we have A star E is equals to A. In that case, we have to find the value of E, where E is the identity element. So what is our given condition? A star B is equals to A. So A star B is equal to A plus B. This is given. So A star E should be A plus E is equals to A. Simplify this one and get the value of E, which is A minus A, 0. So 0 is identity element of this operation star. Therefore 0 is identity element of operation, given operation star. And finally we have to find inverse element. Inverse element. First understand what is inverse element. See, we have seen that 0 is identity element of addition. For this operation we have considered E is the identity element of the given operation star. Let I be the its inverse element, or I is the inverse element of star. So according to inverse meaning of inverse, A star I is equals to E, where E is the identity element for all A belongs to Z, and E is identity element. We have just obtained the value of value of E. So apply the given condition. A star I means A plus I, and the value of E is 0, which is just obtained. Now find out the value of ai, which is minus a. So minus a is the inverse element, therefore minus a is inverse of a for operation star. So children, in this way we solve the problems and finding of inverse, finding of other terms like identity element, verification of closure property, that is called meaning of binary. Now see another question. If star be an operation, or you can say binary operation, star with the binary operation on R means set of real numbers as defined by A star B is equals to A plus B minus 2 for all A B belongs to R. For all A B belongs to R. Find the identity element, find its identity and inverse element. Find its identity and inverse element. This is your next question. See, it is already given that star is an binary operation, so no need to prove that star is binary because it is given. Second, you have to find only its identity element and its inverse element. So first consider, see, let E be identity element, and I be inverse element of the given operation star, of operation star. So according to given condition for identity element, A star E should equals to A for all A belongs to R, set of real numbers. For all A belongs to R, set of real numbers. Now come on to definition or condition which is given. The given condition that A star B is equals to A plus B minus 2. Similarly, A star E should equals to A plus E minus 2, that is equals to A. Simplify this one and calculate the value of A. So A and A should be cancelled. It becomes E minus 2 equal to 0. Hence E is equals to 2. This is identity element for this operation. A star B is equals to a plus b minus 2. Next find inverse element. Inverse element. Inverse element. Since we have already considered I be the inverse element, right? So just like previous problem, we have A star I should equals to E, where E is the identity element, where E is identity element, is identity element. Now what is given? A star B is equal to A plus B minus 2. So A star I should be equal to A plus I minus 2. A plus I minus 2. And E means identity element, which is 2. So the value of E is 2. Now calculate the value of I. So we may write it as A plus I should equals to 2 plus 2, that is 4, and hence I is equals to 4 minus A. Therefore 4 minus A is inverse element of A. Therefore 4 minus A is inverse element of A on the operation or on the binary operation star. So children, in this way we will solve the different problems of binary operation. After the class I will give you some more problem for practice, and in next class we will solve some more question from binary operation. So till then, thank you.